Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to Survival. Here we are back in Building with Whip. We're going to be working on some cool stuff today, but before we get into that, I just kind of want to just check this out right here. We don't even have... That's going to grow up $1, so no, wait for that. But we don't even have this building built up here. But there's just so much immersion in this area. Yes, I've been doing a lot of work outside of the videos because I'm so attached to the series. We got a quick update on the gear. We got ourselves a Efficiency 3 Unbreaking 3 Diamond Pickaxe. We got an Unbreaking 3 Diamond Sword, which really sucks. It's kind of annoying. I've enchanted 4 of these and I've gotten shit every time. We got a Silk Touch Diamond Shovel. Not the fastest, not the best, but it let us get grass. So we got a few little grassy patches in here. And that's all we got enchanted so far. We can actually go enchant something right now. I think we're going to do a sword or something like that. That would be pretty nice to have. But on top of that, so I've been reading through the comments and you guys have been awesome on this series so far. So thank you for all the comments so far. It's been really fun doing this with you guys. And I'm really inspired and just kind of seeing where all this is going has been really interesting for me. But before we do this intro for way too long, our plan for today is to be building this tower right here. This building right here, it's a 7x7 structure. No, 9x9. Yeah, sorry, 9x9, including these sticking out bits here. And it's going to be a tower that I think is probably going to be about 20 high, something like that. But that's our plan right now. That's the plan for today. Before we get into that, I do want to show you guys a few changes we've done to the texture pack. As you can see over here, we changed the bookshelves. We added another variation that literally just on the bottom shelf. Those books are there before, and I took them out. The yellowy green, the red, and the blue, we just made those disappear. That was just kind of nice. Added a little bit of variation into it. Very low density beyond that, and it's going to be nighttime. I have added in a bunch of sandstone variants. You can kind of see here. Remember, that's still sand. But so we got the brick one right there. I just took the brick texture and grayscaled it and applied it over it. Did that, looked out pretty cool. That's the default. We got, let's see, where are they? I'm trying to find them all. There's 4. There's this guy right here. I just took the top of the sandstone bit and added some cracks into it just to roughen it up. But then turn that sideways, and then there's the other 2. So that's regular sandstone. That's the bottom of the sandstone, and I took the top of the regular sandstone and add that little top bit to it, just kind of to give it a nice little line on it and make it look alright. But yeah, so that's kind of where we went to that. I'm going to sleep before creepers spawn and blow up everything. So I'll be back. So now before we get building, I kind of want to talk with you guys for a little bit here. Just kind of about the channel, where everything's going, because a lot of people have been asking me like, why are you doing vanilla? I thought this was a conquest channel. And just kind of all that stuff. And I'll be honest, kind of where I'm going with it right now, I was going to talk about kind of how I view conquest, how I view vanilla, and what that kind of means to me. And so kind of to get into that, conquest for me is always an artistic medium. Like that's what I do when I really want to be creative and artistic and create really cool architecture and structures and things like that. That being said, the more I do it, it kind of drains my creativity because I'm putting so much effort into each little house, down to like everything and how to detail out, because we have all the different palettes and things like that that can work together. Whereas here it's just kind of like, yeah, you mix it up so it doesn't look flat and everything, and it still can kind of look nice. We have all the alternating textures, things like that. But it's kind of its own block all in one, and it just kind of randomizes it to give a little bit of variation to it. And so kind of with that, conquest for me is always something that I want to be really artistic and creative and work on architecture. I go into conquest to do that. And it's been something I basically played in Minecraft for the past 2 years since I actually bought the game. I think Conquest was the first texture pack I ever used. And it's pretty much the only one I've ever used, besides Sphax here and there, but that's kind of meh, until we started creating our own here in this series. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with that. And then kind of moving on to how I view all of this stuff. I think it's really fun kind of taking textures, mix matching them, and all that stuff to create like this block, that block, and that one right there. Those we all created ourselves, which I think is really cool, and I feel very accomplished for doing that, and then I can build with something I created. So that for me is really cool. And then beyond that, I feel more so that in this world, I can build it alongside you guys. So basically, if you guys ever want to see like how a structure could be built, how just something cool could turn out, there's a lot of elements that I taken like city planning and things like that from when I was working in Conquest. Sorry for the siren in the background if you guys can hear that. But so I kind of take all of that stuff and I bring it into here and I use a lot of those elements, but I'm not that strict about it because I feel like in Conquest I'm very much, more or less I'm being judged for the quality of the builds versus just kind of having something that looks really cool. And when I play with Conquest, I keep thinking back to the elements that were like judged for like ranking plots and things like that when I played on a few different servers like Revand. Then even on how like Reforged, I'm sure eventually is going to be doing the ranked up system if they don't already, but there's certain like artistic qualities that they look for. And so whenever I think about Conquest, that's kind of where my brain goes, and it kind of stresses me out into needing to do a big, amazing build. So this here, kind of all this survival stuff is very simple, like I was saying. It's very creative, and it's pretty much new to me. Like I said, Conquest I found about 2 years ago when I started playing, and that's all I've used since then. So this kind of is all new stuff for me. It's pretty fun, and I get to build it with you guys. So that being said, if there's any type of structures or ideas or things like that you want to see, somebody mentioned a city in the Mesa building the buildings across like the sides of it, which I think is really, really cool, like building in the cliffs of a mesa. Definitely going to be following up on that. Sorry, I can't remember who this was right now. It randomly popped in my head. But that idea, whoever mentioned that, we will be doing that in the future. But yeah, so kind of what I want to do with the resource pack on here in general is we're going to create it for you and you guys and then me. Like I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing the creation of all the textures. I want to do it all myself, kind of edit them as we go and need them. But if you guys don't like a texture, we can get rid of it, etc., etc. Just kind of working with all the different things and creating some really cool stuff in here. So I'm really pumped for that. But yeah, just kind of to clarify with all this, no, Conquest is not going to be disappearing on this channel. I really, really enjoy Conquest. Conquest is great. I think it's great for the Minecraft community to have that artistic motive for it. It might, for now, kind of go onto the back burner. I'm still gonna, I promise I'll be doing a Duconia episode every week just because that community has been awesome. It's so much fun building with all those guys. So Duconia is not going away. Reforged, I think, is really fun. It's a little bit more draining. I've been kind of stressed IRL recently, so it's harder for me to get on Reforged, or when I do, I feel like the creative juices aren't really flowing, so it's kind of hard to get things going. Whereas in here, there's always kind of stuff to go grind. In Duconia, I don't really have to go grind anymore, so it's all about building. I have enough resources on there to probably last me for like another 3 months if I just constantly build stuff. So that being said, but yeah, so right now, I'm just really excited to be doing my own texture pack, be doing my own stuff on here, and kind of that vanilla-esque environment again. So that's where that's going right now. I know I've been talking about this for a long time, and I promise we're getting to this tower today. I have a lot of big plans for it. But that's kind of what I wanted to bring up with you guys here, because I know the sub numbers, kind of a few people were like, wait, this is vanilla, this isn't Conquest. Dip right now, get out of here, it's over. So I just kind of bring that up with you guys before like a few guys make those abrupt decisions to get out of here. So that being said, that's all I want to say on this topic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, kind of regarding all that stuff, where you guys view it, kind of why you guys use Conquest, because I know a lot of you guys do that, and kind of what different texture packs you use for different purposes. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about it, as well as the changes we did to the texture pack stuff. Yeah, with all the sandstone variants. We got the variants in this stuff, and we got a few more that I think I did, but I can't remember right now. If I remember them, I'll point them out later on in the video. But that's kind of what I want to say right now. I'm going to get to work building this guy right here, and I will give you guys an update when we get a little bit more finished, because I think it's better to do it that way instead of spending the hours that it'll probably take to finish this guy recording all that. So I will catch y'all later. I think it's time for that initial update. Here we go. As we got this tower going on, I'm going to be jumping around here in just a second to show you guys it. But I've had to do a lot of gathering for this. We've had a lot of different stuff that we need a lot more sandstone than I initially thought, because that's the tower right now. It's way bigger than I had planned it to be, but I'm a big fan of it. I haven't figured out how to do the roof yet, guys, but I'm really excited with how this is turning out. We got these cool corner bits right here. They're just kind of working its way up, going every a smooth and then two in between, then a smooth, two in between, working all the way up. We got the cool little buttons there on the corner where the wood beam would be going across inside to create the floor lines, kind of structuring that in. We got this cool little indents using the stairs right there. Got a cool little arch too. We're in the water. Got a cool arch. Sorry, I'm saying cool a lot, but I really, really like this guy. But right here we have this arch going on with the windows and the little trapdoors covering the windows. And it's basically the same on all four sides, except here on the front we added a little bit of extra bits of detail with the little chiseled guys up there, which there's one there and one there, the little creeper face blocks, just trying to get that extra little bit of detail and purpose to this front side right here. Beyond that, when you go up again, the tower gets a little bit skinnier, and then there's a kind of observation deck area with a central room, then 4 doors going out to 4 different little courtyards with a cool little design up there. Let's go into field view 30 so you can kind of, ooh, this is very, very interesting. Kind of can see the design we're working on. There's a slab, a break, then another slab, then 2 stairs in between facing away from each other upside down, then a slab with a break in between, and then kind of doing that. And then going up again, we got a more of a straight 45-degree arch with that little point at the top with another set of windows. Then once you get all the way up to the top, there's the actual observation deck, which is all the way around. Go back to this normal 87. And we can go into here and see what it's going to look like on the inside. So in here, front room, main, front, base room, base floor, lobby, sure, lobby. It's just got a staircase right here going all the way up. Here's our second room. This could be like where the guards or something sleep, whoever owns the tower. Then up here's a little room, just it's really skinny interior wise, but I think that's okay. I'm alright with it. We got these cool little spots that kind of go out to these outside bits, which you can see everything. You can jump up on top of them, and this little part right here is just a trapdoor, and then some planks behind it, trying to just create that cool little detail to it. The sun's about to go down, super cool. But yeah, we got these cool views and everything up here. God, I'm doing it again. I am really sorry. I'm trying to work on like not saying the same word over and over again, but it's really hard to do when you're recording. But yeah, so this is that next floor up there with just the little rooms and every little room up top. Here we are with this. This is the whole viewing area. I'm gonna go sleep. I haven't decided what we want to do on the roof yet. We gotta figure that out still. I'm thinking just a oak pointed roof. I think it'd be pretty cool. But this is so far. The tower, guys, I think next time I'm gonna finish it up completely, not interiors, just the exteriors. And we'll go from there. And I want to have adding all the vines and growth and life bits to the front side of it, and kind of having more decaying and minor on the back side. And then, yeah, I know I said I was going to take a break and catch up with you guys, but we're still talking about it, so deal with it. But yeah, so we got all that stuff planned. So this front side is going to be very much covered in vines, and I got to work in the sand still, just trying to up towards the top to make it look like a more fortified base. That's something I got to work in as well, just kind of getting the palette in here. But that's it so far, and now I'm actually going to go finish it up, so I'll catch up back with you guys here in just a little bit once I get this finished up. Alright, we got the top fully finished up here. I'm just going to go in now and bring you guys in here while we're finishing up these last few bits. For some reason I can't place vines directly below a button or directly below a trapdoor. So I think that's just a bug in this version right now, but also kind of useful because then we can stop the growth of things in certain directions. Kind of nice, kind of also awkward. But yeah, so we got some cool stuff going in here. I'm trying to think of where else we want to throw in some vines just to get a little bit more life to this whole. Maybe throw one in right down there. That could work. That one will grow down. That one will grow. That'll grow. We got some cool stuff. I got the roof all finished up though, and I'm honestly pretty happy with it. I'm gonna throw this guy right in there just because it'll grow down one and stop, and in case somehow I get stuck back there, there's a vine to use to get out. Back here, let's go ahead and just throw one up there, and we're gonna throw one right there. I want to keep them mostly off these solid corner bits, especially on the back, because that's just kind of where all the sun would be bleaching it out. But I'm really, really happy with how this is turning out. Let's throw it right there too, and then we'll kind of come down and bring it in there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and wander across our nice little bridge we built last time over here. We can check out this here roof. I'm pretty happy with the whole design. I think it turned out really, really cool. So this is kind of our tower so far. We got a lot of stuff. I haven't done the interior yet, but let's get back a little bit farther. Maybe we can get all the way up onto the edge of this guy. But you can see kind of the top is all oak with the center being spruce to bring it up, or to kind of accent it a little bit. So the center like X cross part, I guess, is just spruce and everything else is oak. I haven't seen it from this far. It looks okay. I was out getting some oak because I actually ran out before I was able to detail some stuff out. So I was out collecting a bit and I saw the tower off in the distance and I was like, damn, whip done good, guys. Whip done real good. And this, I'm just really happy with how this is turning out. I think it's a super cool design. It's got a lot of detail to it, which from back here it looks like all sandstone. But when you look in real close there, you can actually see at the top we're working with a lot of the sand in there. Kind of just showing it's a looser structure, and then as it comes down, it gets to more of just the cobblestone. We got all those intricate details and things like that. Some people are saying that we need to get over to a mesa biome so we can grab some reds. Sorry again for the siren. What the hell is going on tonight? But yeah, so we need to go find a mesa biome. I believe there's one off in that direction. I can't really remember. I briefly looked at a Minecraft seed map just kind of get an idea of where I was going to be going, but I don't want to keep looking at it because I feel like that's kind of cheating and not really the whole vanilla way. So yeah, this is kind of the tower so far. I do want to get a little bit more work done today before we finish this episode off. And so that's kind of what I want to bring you guys in for now to show you this tower. I'm thinking we might go ahead and kind of work on this river bit here a little bit more and kind of work on that side of the river. I don't know what I want to be doing on this side yet, so I don't really want to touch it because I'm probably going to remake it and redo the terrain into something else. Might just even smooth it out and bring some higher level farms up here or something. I'm not too sure, but I do kind of want to get that city feeling going. So I'm going to sleep before... Actually, let's take a look right here. This little strip right here, there's so much immersion right in here already, and I'm so happy with it. I think it's turning out so cool. There we go. We said cool again, but damn it, it's worth it this time. But yeah, so that's the update. There's the tower right there. I'm gonna go sleep and get to work on some more stuff, and I'll bring you guys back in here in just a little bit. I like to think I'm pretty good at video games. You know, I've got some... For those of you guys that don't know, I used to play WoW pretty much semi-professionally. I've been in top like 200 US, top 1,000 guilds and environments in multiple different games. But Minecraft, something about this game does not click. I don't know what it was. I just got lost down in the mines underneath my place because there's like 4 or 5 abandoned mine ships that link up. I found a new one, so I was like, oh, let's go explore it. You know, we could get some cool stuff. And then I'm over there exploring the stupid thing, and I got trapped in between two mine spider spawners, the little poisonous mini spiders, and I got overwhelmed by like 4 or 5 of them, and I just had to pause the game. I was so scared that I just paused the game and I couldn't do anything. I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm in a little corner holding my shield up. I'm just literally backed into a corner like this, blocking them. And the shield's just not doing anything. Somehow I survived. But I literally just had to pause the game because my hands started sweating so bad that I just had to stop. I had to just stop and take a break, just hit the escape button and sit there for a second. Just relax. I don't know why, but it didn't even have that much stuff on me. Like, I could have made it down there and got all this stuff back super easily. But for some reason, oh no. Oh god. Freaking skeletons, man. It's just not my night for this game, I guess. I'm just hysterical over here apparently, but I thought I'd let you guys know that I don't know what happened. I just had to like freak out, pause the game, and just stop for a second. And I wish I was recording because you guys probably laugh really hard at it. But I was just there. I was just like, oh my god, no! Like, I'm not playing some scary game. Like, I can usually survive through those. I can get through those, but nope. Mini spiders in Minecraft. Yeah, that's it. Call it. That's done. That's too much. So the whole purpose for coming down to the mines, you know, where we got scared by the stupid spiders, was to get obsidian, because another bright idea. Hey, we're scared by little spiders in Minecraft. Let's go to the nether! Yeah! But that's what I want to do for the rest of this episode today, was to get everything ready to be able to go to the nether and actually start exploring stuff in there, because I really, really want to kill the wither. Like, another genius idea, you know, me and mobs in Minecraft. Let's just summon the hardest one to kill in the game and kill that guy. That sounds like a great idea. But, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some of this obsidian up, and then we'll head it back up top, and we'll build a cool nether portal. I have 10 obsidian already, so like we technically could just make like a normal one and get in there. But I figured it'd be more fun, at least in my opinion, to build something cool looking instead of just the bland little one. I know these take forever to mine, but I'm gonna get as many as I can and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're here back up top, and I think we're gonna be putting the new nether portal right in this cliff face. I think it'd be kind of cool. I left all the nether, or obsidian over in there. Cool. But anyways, I'm still addicted and kind of new to the whole time-lapse thing, so I want to be doing that for this part of it today. I'll probably do some terraforming beforehand, but then the actual building of it, I think we'll do a little time-lapse of, just because it's kind of cool and we can get like a background perspective from like up there or something. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I'm going to get that stuff going. I'm going to go actually get the obsidian so we can make the stupid portal, and we'll get building on that. So I will be back with you guys in just a few. Alright, so we got the entrance to our portal here, kind of the general layout. It's going to be going kind of inside of this frame right here. And what we're going to do is I want to make like a natural cave, kind of bulking it up around the outside to making it look like the portal's been here for a long time. Some vines may be hanging off the front or things like that. But before we take too much time doing this, let's get in. Alright, so here we are at the portal. This thing turned out pretty cool. I do like the design so far. I was going to add the wood into the path here, but then I felt like that was kind of weird going off because that's kind of the path in the city. I wanted to keep them very, very similar, but it turned out better without it in my opinion because we're trying to make it look old so there wouldn't be new wood in there. We don't really have a rotted wood texture yet. Think about doing jungle wood into something a little bit more rotted than the pinky jungle wood it is right now. But I like how this guy turned out. We hid some sugarcane in here. They haven't quite grown up yet. After the time lapse, I did a little bit of work kind of smoothing that bit out up there. I still got more work to do on it, probably, but I ran out of sand. So that's kind of all I could do today. I gotta do a lot more sand grinding and kind of cleaning up the terrain, and we'll get all of our sand back because I legit have 3 sand and 2 sandstone left after that tower. That's how much I have left. And that was even after me going to get more. But anyways, let's fire this bad boy up and see how it looks. Ooh, I do like that. We might change the back of it to cobblestone or stone or something. But look at that, guys. Doesn't that look really cool? Gosh, I am a huge, huge fan of this. I think it's a really cool idea of hiding the nether portal behind something. One thing I might change, though, I don't really like how big of a gap that I'm probably need to... Oh. Well, hello there. Nice to meet you, Mr. Zombie Pigman. I'll leave him there. That was quick, jeez. But yeah, so that's this right here. What I want to be doing in the nether, of course, is getting the wither skulls and everything else we need from the nether. But I really want to get a path back to spawn, just in case my bed resets and all that stuff. So I might work on that in between episodes. That's a lot of grinding work to do, and I got some time on my hands right now. So it's probably the best time to do it. I'm just going to let that dude wander wherever he wants to. But Guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed. We got this nether portal here built, and we got this tower over here built that's kind of going to be one of the higher points of our desert city that I'm really excited about besides the main building. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really enjoyed making this episode. It's been a lot of fun for me building on here. So with that, guys, again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Really enjoying hearing back from you guys on this series. It's been a lot of fun talking with you guys on all of this stuff. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new. Let your friends know about this. It really does mean a lot to me, and the more this channel is growing. We've got a lot of growth in the last month here, and I'm really excited to see where we can go, especially with this new series where it's going, as it's a little bit more applicable to the general Minecraft community instead of the specific community conquest targets. But with that, guys, this is getting rambling. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you all later.